It's good evening from NYChessKids. Parents, good evening. My name is Saudin, and in this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you a backrank. Now, if you want to take a piece of paper and write down the moves, I'll give you a couple of seconds for each position. If you need more time, you can stop the video and take as much time as you need. Now, backrank is very important. It happens in the chess games all the time, so we really have to understand this study. Now, let's see this position. What can we do here with the white side? I'll give you a couple of seconds. Of course, black king is trapped down with a pawn, so we can use the backrank. Okay. The first move is queen e3. Now, when bishop takes, of course, we play rook c8. If the bishop doesn't take the queen, then we are going to take the bishop on c5. So checkmate, right? Let's see the next one. Here, of course, we would love to play rook d8, right? It's a back rank issue down there. This bishop is blocking the rook on a8. So what can we do here? Try to find a move for the white. Okay, the move is knight f5, right? Because we are attacking the rook on d7. If pawn takes, we play rook d8. So probably the best move for black would be rook d7. We take bishop d7, and we are going to end up in a winning position with exchange up. So knight f5. Okay, here rook d8 and rook takes e8, right? Okay, let's see the next one. This position we already had in one of the studies. I think it might be checkmate in 3. So there's a back rank problem here. The knight is in a great position on f5, preventing the king to go to g7. So I'm sure you found this move, queen f6, right? Rook has to take, and then we play rook d8, leads into a checkmate. Here again, there are problems on the back rank, right? The king is blocked. Yeah, this should be the easy one. You take on a8, and then you play rook d8. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, here we would love to play queen f1. Rook takes f1, rook f1 would be a checkmate, but problem is the queen is here. So here we have to deflect the queen from c4. So what do? b5. Right, and queen has to leave that diagonal. There's no place for queen on the diagonal, and then we play queen f1. Rook takes f1, checkmate. Let's see the next one. Okay, this one is easy, right? This checkmate in 2 moves. Yeah, we have a pawn on f3, queen here, we just take. This should be quite easy for you because you are advanced level, right? Rook d1, let's see the next one. Okay, this one, there is a problem on the back rank. You see the 3 pawns are blocking the king. The only thing is the queen f1 is not working right away because king takes. If you play rook c1, king goes to e2, and you cannot checkmate anymore. So what do we do here? Okay, the first move is rook c1. Right, we're giving the rook for free. We are threatening to take rook f1, checkmate. If rook takes on c1, then we play queen d1. That leads into a checkmate. All right, look at this cool move. And then queen d1 and rook d1. Let's see the next one. Again, problems with the back rank here. Right now, look, if you don't find the move here, then we are losing the game because rook is going to take on g7. So, for instance, if you move the queen somewhere, boom, rook g7, and you may get checkmated there. So what do? Yeah, this is a great move, right? Rook c5. Now with the rook c5, you are threatening to take on c7. And what do we have? If the pawn takes on c5, queen d1 is checkmate. If the rook takes on c5, then we take the queen on b7. Right, queen, we are winning the queen here. Okay, let's see this one. What do we have here? Right, of course, we cannot take the queen on f6 because knight takes, and then we are forked. The knight takes on d5, and we are going to lose that game. So we take on e4, right? Queen takes on e4. If the pawn takes, rook d1, right? And if the queen takes the rook, then queen e1. Of course, you also have to calculate the moves like queen goes to h8 check, and then you run away with the king. Hopefully you can hide somewhere there on b6. So let's see. Take, yeah, and rook d1 down there. So everything is based on the back rank issues. Let's see the next one. Here it's clear. We have this attack on d1, right? But the queen is protecting. So we have to deflect this queen from g4, from this diagonal. And what's the correct move? Queen e4, right? With the queen e4, we are attacking the queen. We are also attacking the rook on c2. And now we can take on d1. Okay, let's see the next one. This one is very nice, very beautiful. We have this idea of hidden attack on the rook, right? Queen is attacking here on the diagonal. So back rank problems after knight e4. And now you are threatening to take rook d1 checkmate. Okay, here we just take. Anyhow, we would just take on d1, right? Or we would take queen f2. Okay, let's see the next one. Okay, here it's clear that there are some issues on the back rank, right? So move like rook e1 is something that we want to play. Now queen is protecting that, but queen is also protecting the rook on g5. So what should be the move here? Queen d2, right? So now we are taking the queen, we are taking the rook. If the queen runs away, we'll take the rook. If the queen takes queen, checkmate. Right. Okay, let's see this one. A rook is attacking the rook. There is a problem on the back rank. Queen is protecting, right? This is coming from a famous game. So we have to deflect the queen, remove the queen from the diagonal. And that move is queen c3. We're attacking the queen, giving our queen for free, but then we take rook f8, and we are attacking the rook on b2. So this correct move, and rook f8. Let's see the next one. Here we have the great knight on e5 that stops the king to go to f7. So basically we are winning the piece here by taking queen b4. And if the pawn takes, we go for a checkmate. But if the pawn don't take, then we just won the piece, right? And here, after the move bishop e8, he plays queen e8, but it would be more logical, right, to play bishop e8. Then we would play bishop d5, pinning the queen, and when the queen takes on d5, rook e8 would be a checkmate. Of course, here we would just play bishop to d5, or we can even take on e8, right? I mean, this is correct move. I don't know why the computer is giving me the red. I mean, I can take, it's just the move order, right? And we can take now on d5, it's the same. Okay, let's see the next one. Here we have position of two knights, fantastic knights on f5th rank. And after so many positions that we did, you notice that those knights are really great positions on the 5th rank. They're always attacking. There is a pin going on here. right? And there is a problem with the back rank, right? If this rook comes to e8, then it's going to be a checkmate, right? Or if the queen gets to c8, it's going to be a checkmate. So the first move is a rook to e5 because queen cannot capture, right? And if the queen takes our queen, then the rook e8 is checkmate. So if knight takes, then if knight takes on e5, then queen c8, right? So here we have a rook e8 checkmate. Here we would love to go with a with a with a rook f1 or queen f1 checkmate, but of course there's this rook here. The king is there, so we need to remove the defender here, right? So it's a back rank issue, but also removing the defender. And this bishop is the defender, right, on e3. So if you play bishop h6, now that bishop has to run away from e3. And then we play queen f2 and queen f1. Okay, let's see the next one. Okay, what do we have here in this position? Back rank problems, right? We have a queen on c6 or rook on b8. So if rook can get to b8, it's checkmate. So we just take on a8. This one is easy, right? You should be able to see this immediately. Rook b8, checkmate. Okay, here we had the same positions just a few puzzles ago. We are attacking rook d1, right? That's what we want. Queen is protecting that. So if you play queen e4, we are deflecting the queen from the protection, right? It's also removing the defender, right? And then we take on d1. Okay, the next one. What do we have here? Now, in this position, we can win the knight on d3. Look, we are pinned, right? Very unpleasant pin with the both rooks, right? A kind of cross pin that is happening. But if you play rook bishop e4, pay attention to this one. We are attacking rook b8, but at the same time, see this king there cannot escape to h7, right? So if the rook takes on b5, then we play rook a8, and that's how we win, right? So this move, we just play rook a8. Beautiful, right? Bishop e4, tricky move, easy to blunder a move like that. What do we have here? Again, the back rank problems, right? The queen is protecting the back rank, and we can win this knight. So if you play queen e4, we are taking the queen. Now, queen cannot take queen because rook d8 is checkmate, or we are taking the knight. Now, if the queen goes to b8, we take the knight on f4, and if queen takes rook d8, checkmate. Okay, let's see here, 21. We have those two rooks, right? The knight is protecting the king here, but king is pretty much open. Problems on the back rank, but also king is in the corner, right? So rook is here. So if you take queen e3, there is no move for the white because rook f1 is checkmate. Okay, let's see the next one. Here, there is a problem with the back rank. Right, now we cannot play 92 immediately, so this is the idea, 92 rook f1, but then rook takes. But first we play this move, right? So again, this is a back rank deflection. Basically, you even don't have to remember what those names, right, of the combinations, because they are so mixed up. Just it's important that you recognize the positions. So rook c6, rook takes 92, and rook f1. Checkmate. 23. This one is very nice. Look, you have two rooks here, and the queen pawn is helping you for the checkmate. So try to figure out this one on your own, and then I'll help you. Okay, let's see the move. So first we play rook g8, rook takes, and then rook takes on g8, king takes on g8, queen a8 leads into a checkmate because if rook goes down, we take. So rook g8, and then queen a8, back rank problems, king cannot escape, and of course on rook e8, which you just take, checkmate. Okay, let's see the next one. This one is also from a very famous game, problems on the back rank. If you remember, actually I recorded that lesson today in, was it deflection decoy, right? Deflection. We had a similar kind of position, right? Now, what do we, uh, I will give you the first move and then you calculate. The first move is rook c8. Now, try to figure out if you can find the combination here. Okay, so we play rook c8. Now, if the queen takes on d7, I'm sure you see that queen f8 is leading into checkmate. Rook takes f8, rook f8, checkmate. But what happens after rook c8? Rook takes on c8. Now we have to find a move. The move is an amazing. Imagine you play a move like this in your own chess game. You would remember me forever with a backrank checkmate. Rook c8. Let's see. And then you play queen e7. Look at this cool move. Now, if the queen takes, you take a rook on c8. Checkmate, right? You take a queen or a rook. Now, queen e7. What else can happen here? Right? You're threatening if the rook moves somewhere. Let's say rook moves to g8, right? Then you take another queen with d8. So the queen protects queen. All right, cool. Of course, here you take. Okay, let's see the next one. Okay, this one you have three pieces here: queen, rook, and the bishop. So just combine to create a checkmating position. This one is not difficult, right? We just take on f2. Let's calculate without moving the pieces. We take on f2, rook takes, rook b1 check, rook f1, bishop d4, king h1, and you take rook f1. So let's see that. Excellent. Let's see the next one. This one we also had in one of the previous studies. I think I recorded today. Backrank problems. So we can play first move queen c4 check or queen b3 check. King has to go to h8. And then you find a move. Okay, the move is queen f7. And then there's no move, right? Because you are threatening queen g7. Rook cannot capture on f7 because rook e8 leads into checkmate. You are also, if rook goes to g8, then you play rook e8. So I'm not sure what computer is going to accept queen b3 or queen c4 if I get the red light. Okay. So let's see, queen f7, right? This is the key move, right? That's correct. And of course here you take rook here, but you may notice there is no other move for, I mean, there are no moves for black in that position to defend. You take pawn e7. This one is also from a well-known chess game. Backrank problems, bishop is blocking the rook here. But you see, let's first calculate the wrong move. You may think knight f7 would win the game, right? Because you're taking the queen. But rook takes, and then when you play rook e8, rook goes back to f8 and blocks the check, right? So that's not going to work. So what we're going to do first is remove this bishop. So this is also like a back rank in a combination with removing the defender, right? We take, and then we play knight f7. Now it's different because you're attacking the queen, and if the rook takes, now checkmate. So that's the difference, right? So you see all those positions like back rank, decoy, deflection, all that is just combined, right? You cannot really separate them. They happen in the chess games, and you have to know all of them. And okay, so let's see the next one. Okay, here we have back rank issues. Don't forget about rook on f1 that can help you. The pawn is very important because it's blocking the king to escape. We have this rook, right? So let's see if you can combine the queen on h2, rook on f1, rook on a8, and the pawn on b6 for a checkmating position. Okay, so let's calculate together. First, we take rook b8, right? King takes. Now we take rook on e5 with a queen. If the king moves somewhere like king a8, rook a1 is checkmate, right? If the king goes to c7, queen c7 is checkmate, and if the pawn takes, then rook f8 leads into a checkmate, right? So, okay, rook b8, okay, and then rook f8 checkmate. Okay, do I have to take all of them? Okay, so what do we have here? Look, we would love to play queen f queen e8, right? But then bishop goes to f8 and blocks the check, and now we have to find the move, right? But clearly there are issues with the back rank, right? So let's calculate what happens after queen e8, bishop goes to f8. Of course, the rook cannot capture because you play rook e8, right? So bishop is on f8, queen is on e8. What do you do here? So the move is queen f7. You are threatening queen g8 checkmate. Now, if the bishop moves again, then rook e8, right? So now you cannot go back with the bishop to f8 because we take queen f8. But if rook takes on e8, queen e8, and that's checkmate. So let's see that. And we play this move. Queen g8 checkmate. Of course, on a bishop, if bishop goes to e7, I guess we can just take this, right? Let me see, am I missing something? I would take with a rook, right? We are threatening a rook e8 check, queen g7 check, checkmate. So there is no good defense here for black. Let's see the next one, number 30. Okay, here we have this hidden attack with the rook on e1, and pay attention how the coordination between the white pieces is quite bad here. The king is in cornered and the knight is blocking, right, this attack. So you have 1, 2, 3 pieces in attack. Can you figure out the back rank issues? Okay, let's see what's the move here. First you take on e1, and when the rook takes on e1, you play knight f5. So now you are taking the queen and you are taking the rook. So rook takes on e8, rook takes on e8. You are threatening checkmate on e1 and you are threatening to take the queen. So you take here, and the next move, yeah, now it doesn't matter. You take first on g3, like, and take on e1, and we ended up with exchange up and winning position for black. There's nothing else that, look, if you take here, when you take on f5, there's nothing else that what it really can do. I mean, rook takes on e8, rook takes on e8, you are threatening rook e1 checkmate, right? And you are threatening to take e on g3, so it's basically the same. Okay, let's see the next one, 31. Here we have back rank problems. We have two rooks attacking on f2 and queen attacking on f2. See if you can combine those three pieces for a checkmate. Let's calculate together. Queen takes on f2, rook takes, rook a1 check, rook f1, and rook takes on f1 checkmate. So we take rook a1, and now you can take with any of those rooks, right? You take rook f1 and checkmate. This one comes also from a very famous game, back rank problems. Now, you may think about this. Let's say we play queen b1. What is a wrong move? And for instance, queen goes to f1, right? And then you play rook d1, and you think you're winning down there, right, on the back rank. You're going to win the queen, but rook c8 checkmate. What you could blunder this very easily, right? Now you suddenly are back ranked. So let's see what is the correct move here for black. It's good I'm having fun with chess in the age of 53. Okay, let's calculate together. The first move is queen b2, right? If the queen takes on b2, then rook d1 is a checkmate. Now, queen b2, what else can happen here? If queen goes to e1, you take queen c3, rook d1 leads into a checkmate. So after queen b2, this is the correct move. Now, we need to calculate one more before we start moving the piece. If you play queen b2 and then rook goes to c2, then we play queen to b1, right? Check. Queen goes to f1, and then we take queen c2, right? So that's the idea. Queen b2. Of course, the computer is giving us very easy solutions here, but it would be nice different way, right? Okay, let's see now 33. This is a very famous game, very famous game. The first move is an amazing, but also the second and third move is an amazing, right? I don't know what the computer is going to do here, but we'll calculate all the lines here. There is a problem with the back rank here, but don't forget there is also a problem with the wide back rank, right? So how about this? Should I give you the first move? Or should I give you... Let me give you the first move and then you calculate and see what can you see. Right, queen c7 is the first move. What a cool move, right? Queen c7. So let's calculate. First you calculate on your own. Okay, I'm sure you see those moves. Look, if you play queen c7 and let's say queen takes c7, then we play rook e8, rook e8, rook e8 checkmate. I'm sure you can see that, right? I'm sure you can also see queen c7, rook c7, rook e8, queen e8, rook e8 checkmate. But the tricks are starting once you play, let's say queen c7. So black plays queen b5, right? So that's where we have the issues, right? Now, after queen b5, of course, the queen is still protecting the rook on e8. So see if you can find the move here. Okay, this is an advanced calculation, but good one, right? Take more time for this calculation. I'll just tell you what you need to calculate. Look, you play queen c7, and if queen goes to b5, try first to see what happens if you take queen b7. What would black do here? Black, of course, cannot take queen b7 because rook e8, rook e8, rook e8, checkmate. But black has a move here. Can you see the move? That move would be queen e2. And then if you take rook e2, rook c1 comes, rook c1, you play knight e1, rook takes on e1, rook takes on e1, and this rook comes and you are checkmated. So we have to be careful here, right? So let's see one more time. We played queen c7, queen goes to b5. So the correct move here, queen is on c7 and queen goes to b5. Correct move would be a4, right? And then when the queen takes on a4, the move would be rook e4. You have to move this rook from the capturing, right? Rook e4. Now rook cannot take e4 because queen c8 it leads into checkmate. Queen c8, queen goes to e8, queen e8, rook e8, and rook e8, checkmate, right? So let's see this one more time so you don't get lost. Queen c7, queen b5, a4, right? Now, queen e2 is not working because you can take rook e2. The rook cannot jump over the queen and give you a checkmate. So queen takes on a4, you play a rook e4, right? A rook cannot capture, queen cannot capture because there's down queen c8 checkmate. So queen comes to b5, and now you can take queen b7. Look at that. Now you take on b7, and the queen is trapped here on b5, because if the queen takes b7, then rook e8, or if a rook takes on e4, then queen takes on c8. You can play with this position. Computer is not going to allow you to do that. I cannot move the pieces. But what you can do, you can put it on the chessboard, right, and just play with this. So let's see this. Queen c7. I don't know if the computer is going to play queen b5. No, okay. Yeah, that's not good. Computer's giving us easy solutions. And then we take. But again, let's go back. So we play queen c7. So put this position on the chessboard and calculate everything, like play queen b5 and just go through this what I told you. Queen b5 and check it out, queen b7 and queen e2, or check it out, a4, queen a4, rook e4, and then calculate from there. Then queen goes to b5, you take on b7. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I have to play this again. So in order to go to next one. Okay, let's go 34. Okay, and what do we have here? We have two rooks, right? Two rooks that can, they're attacking right on the F file. We also have this attack with a queen on the 7th rank. So if we put the king to h8, there are chances that we can make a checkmate here. So let's see if you can combine those three pieces for the checkmate on the back rank. I'll give you the last move. The last move is rook f8 checkmate. Okay, let's see now. First we take rook g7. Now knight takes on g7. We play queen f7, so we decoy the king to h8. And then we play queen f8, rook takes f8, rook takes f8, checkmate. So let's see this. Now we have to play this move first, and then checkmate. Okay, 35. Yeah, this is also from a very famous game. I think Mikhail Tal played this game, if I can remember. When I was a kid, I probably saw this game. Now, knight and f5. Again, pay attention to the knight and f5. What an amazing piece. You have queen here. So what's going on here? Let's combine the knight, queen g3, rook d1, and there is a chance for a checkmate down there, right, on the back rank. It doesn't look this way right now, right, because everything seems to be protected. But how about this? I give you a first move and then you calculate. Knight h6 is the first move, check. Of course, pawn cannot take because it's pinned. King has to go to h8 and calculate from there. Okay, let's see together. Knight goes to h6, king h8, and we take queen e5. Now, pawn cannot take on h6, right? Because it's pinned. Also, queen is attacked. Now, queen takes on e5, and you play knight f7 check. You are forking the king and the queen. Rook takes, rook d8 leads into a checkmate. So let's see this. And you take here. And now knight f7. Okay, you should see some games of Mikhail Tal. He was one of my favorite players. What a brain, unbelievable. Actually, when I was a kid, I lived in Bosnia, and he played in my city on the chess tournament in 1978. So the president of the chess club asked him to play a couple of games with me, and we played the blitz games, and of course, I lost every game. But when you study the games of Mikhail Tai, you see how dominant the mind is. That like you just can't believe what that man can do on the chessboard. It's just like unbelievable. With what kind of speed he was able to see all those moves, right, and the combinations. Maybe we make one study with Mikhail Tai chess games. That would be so much fun. I'm gonna do that, I promise you. Maybe for a chess team. Let's go to the next one. Okay, here we have a queen on d7, knight on f3. I'm sorry, knight on e5, and that's gonna jump to f3. And we have a rook on e8, right? So of course you probably can see that this rook could go to e1, right? So what do we need? We need to capture this rook on d1 and then play knight f3. Right, so now bishop cannot take because rook e1 is checkmate, and if the queen takes, also rook e1 is checkmate. If the king goes to h1 or f1, also rook e1 checkmate. Backrank problems, and you take on f1. Let's see the next one. Oh, okay, there's no next one. That's good. So we did it the back rank, right? So we did it 36 positions. Those are a little bit more advanced positions, but very good studies. Oh, you'll get better chess player when you study positions like this. You need to do many, I mean hundreds of those positions in order to see them and recognize them. Hey kids, you know what you have to do. All right. Go back to the computer, see this one more time on your own, maybe two times. Print, do it again, write down whatever you can see, and you'll see your game gets better. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.